So, I'm gonna measure the my own magnet thing panel first. As you can see, I put them in bench, what is it? Bench press? I don't know. What's it called? No clue. But this way we get the same distance every time when we use the panel. So I'll just have to hook it up. And I'll only hook up the base portion. And let's see what it does. Okay. So that's not breathable at all. See if we can kind of... No, okay, I'll show you after. Let's do the other one. Okay, installed the one with the magnet from Magnepan. I think you can even hear the difference. Okay, so now we're gonna take a look at the picture. So, blue is the rubber magnets I bought, and red is the one from Magnepan. So if I look at my own magnets first, you can see it reaches, well, it reaches quite high. So around, yeah, around 15K, 16K. It looks quite okay, doable. But if we look at the Magnepan, because these strips are wider, the peak is at 8.5K. So 8.5, and the other one is around 16, 15. Yeah, well, it corresponds to the width of the magnet, sort of. So that's it's a cool thing to know. But if we just smooth it out, just to see what the efficiency does. Let's do it for the Magnepan as well. Incredibly smooth. And here we can see that red is definitely louder. And to be sure it was not because the peak started earlier it was louder, I measured up close, and as you can see, even in the low end it's louder. Not by much, but well, it's a decent 2 or 3 dBs. So that's well, 3 dBs. You need half the power, so that's cool. I think it's useful. Now fix the other panel with the metal from Magnepan and see what it does compared to the Magnepan as we used it, Magnepan magnets as we use them now. So I just thought of something, and it's about the size of the magnets. Sorry. In the tests I did, the Magnepan used 6.4 or something. 3.5. Okay, well, let's round it off. 6.4. And the magnets I used on my panel were the big ones cut in half and are only, okay, let's call it 3.6. And if you look at the peak we measure here, it's around 8500, so 8.5K the peak is. You can see it in this corner here. It's pretty small, but now if we divide the size of the bigger magnets, 6.4, and we divide it by the smaller magnets in width. It was 3.6, I believe. We got this, and we multiply that by the frequency the big magnets reached, which was 8500 somewhere. We get 15,000, and the funny thing is that the smaller magnets reach that. As you can see, it's 15,664. So it looks, as we probably already knew, or at least suspected, that it has to do with the width of the magnets. And it can be fun to test someday if you, for instance, and I'm very bad at math, so I'm gonna probably do this completely stupid, but I still get there in the end. If I get 6.4 and I divide it by, for instance, a 2.5 millimeter magnet times, where is this symbol on the numpad? No, it's not there. Times the 8500 it reached with the 6.4, you get 21,000. So if I use 2.5 millimeter magnets, in theory, according to this, we should reach the 21K. But then again, other things are gonna be complicated, or stopping it from happening, I guess, and that is probably weight of the foil and weight of the glue and weight of the coil itself. But should be fun to test. I mean, I know if you even get wider magnets, you will get this peak and this drop, and then again a peak and a drop, much earlier than we get now. And the theory I got, at least, is that the mylar in between the wires, with bigger magnets, this piece is bigger, of course, and it kind of lags behind. It's not following the signal. So I think that's it. It's funny always that people are complaining about the woofer, that it's not following the signal very well or something. But actually, it's the lower you get, the better it does. And if you if you go above a certain amount of distance, then it gets screwed in the high end. So this is funny to test. Not today, but maybe someday. I might cut some old Magnepan magnets in half with CNC, then I get like, yeah, around 2.5, 2.6. And we can take a look what it does. I bet you can reach higher than we can now. And if you accordingly use thinner foil, for instance, and a thinner wire, you can reach even higher. That's my guess. But yeah, good to see.